What's up, my KoopaKungFu It's Koops, and welcome, guys, to Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duelist Souls. This is a game for the Game Boy Advance, and nice to meet you all. I am Taya Gardner, a friend of Yugi's. To start the game, you need to select an initial deck, alright? You have 3 choices, and you won't know what you get until after you've made your selection. Thanks, Taya. Okay. Choose carefully. Alright, guys, so welcome. This is a very... You gotta really think here. Do you want the green, red, or blue deck? Or is that black? Well, whatever. We're gonna choose the red deck because it's badass. And what are we gonna get for our troubles? Now, you're ready to duel! But before you start, make sure you take a close look at the cards in your deck. It wouldn't hurt to remember what your trap, magic, and monster cards are capable of. There are plenty of duelists waiting to face you in the campaign, including me, of course. So, good luck to you! I'll see you later! Yes, welcome, guys, to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Main menu here. This is a very basic game, however, a very fun, simple game. I really appreciate it. So let's go to the deck edit here. We have nothing in the trunk, and let's see here. And going over here, oh, it's R. And here's our main deck. Now, when you get more cards, they'll go in the trunk, and then you can switch them between your main deck kind of thing. Now, as you get better, you'll get better cards and things like that. But for now, we're going to have plenty of crappy cards. Here's a crappy monster. There's another kind of crappy monster. Alright, we'll take a look through here. You can go to the card view and check these things out. Destroys one face-up monster card and inflicts direct damage equal to destroyed card's attack to both you and your opponent. There are some good cards here, and it's been a long time since I played Yu-Gi-Oh! So forgive me if I don't know what the heck I'm doing, because there's a high chance that I will not know what the heck I am doing. So the hearts on the side, or sorry, the stars on the side mean how many points it takes to bring it into the game. Most are fine. Black Pennant adds like 500 attack points. Alright, there we go. I always like that. Basic monster. 4 is, I think, the maximum that you can place at one time. So I can place it... Well, not maximum, sorry. Unless I need to summon another monster. 4 is like... So this one right here, Curse of the Dragon. It takes 5 stars, meaning it's going to take not just this card, but it's going to take another card to summon him in. Alright. This one kind of sucks too. Especially as you get later in the game, there's some cards you can summon in for 1900 attack points, you know, that you don't really need all those. Well, I thought I was viewing the deck, but let's see here. I don't know why I went back there real quickly. Black Claw, I want to view this one. Card view, thank you. Destroys all monsters. That's what I thought it did. Just want to make sure. Alright. Just taking a look here. It's mostly basic guys here. That's our best attacking card so far. Besides the 5 summon ones. Magic Hammer blocks Magic 1. Really a couple basic ones here. Monster Reborn. We got a couple of good cards. There's our best defensive card. Good to have. That gets rid of a magic card. It gives us 2 more cards. I'm remembering some of these cards. It's been a long time since I played this game. Summon Skull is going to be our best attacking one. It takes 1 card to summon in, and then you can use him. Swords Revealing Light. Tiger Axe. Trap Hole. Alright, so it's mostly basic monsters. Let's go ahead and jump on the campaign. In this first one, we have our choices here. Tristan Taylor, Taya Gardner, Yugi Muto, Joey Wheeler, or Bakura Ryu. So, we have to choose who we want to face first. Now, because it's the first one, we're going to start with Yugi, then we'll make our way around the outside here. Once we've defeated these guys, there are more monsters and bad guys waiting to face us. Well, I shouldn't say monsters, just bad guys. Hi, I'm Yugi Muto. Did you just start playing Duel Monsters too? In this game, you get all kinds of cards when you win duels. That's why you want to face as many duelists as you can. The more you win, the more powerful your deck becomes. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so we do a simple rock, paper, scissors to determine who goes first. Let's go draw. We're gonna win this one. Fool! Oh, you get pwned. Get out of here, Yugi. So you choose first to go or second to go. I prefer going second, so I'm gonna go second here. Though first to go is kind of nice too, but we'll see how it goes. So the background does move like that, and it does cause motion sickness for most people. I don't know if I can turn that off. We will see. Mostly the game just goes by in speed mode, which I really do appreciate. I believe you can hold the button. So there goes. He lays a card down defensively. Now I go from the draw phase. I draw a card, and I receive my Mammoth Graveyard. Now here I can look through them. Mammoth Graveyard, the Great White, Harpy Lady, Summon Skull, and Griffer, and a Change of Heart. Alright, so we do have one card that will come over to our side. That would be a great card in conjunction with the Summon Skull. We can take his card, bring it over to our side, do 2,500 damage. Perfect. So right off the bat here, I think we are going to go ahead and do just that. So that seems kind of early, and maybe it is, but I'm going to be able to get a lot of damage off on this guy really quickly without really worrying too much about other stuff. So here we're going to do, we're going to set, puts in defensive, summons it to the field. So I will go ahead and, well, first, actually, I will do this in case there is some kind of weird card over there. Let's go ahead and activate Change of Heart. It does seem a little early, and it is, but Yugi's pretty weak, so we're going to control this card. Alright, Change of Heart. There's Chain activate. It shows chains resolving. Chains are kind of complicated, but essentially it brings them over to our side. We got a good one here, Mystical Elf, because that would have been a pain to attack. Now we're going to go ahead and summon Skull. Yep, it does take one monster. We're going to select Yugi's card we just brought over here as a tribute. Bye-bye. And in comes Summon Skull. Alright. So this is immediately going to put Yugi on the defensive. We're going to go enter the battle phase now. And he has got nothing in his, at least on the field right now, to defend against this. So here goes our direct attack. 2,500 damage, just like that. Alright. So down he goes. Alright, and that's going to be the end of our turn. So let's go ahead and complete turn. Main phase 2 is just more flipping cards if you wanted to. But we got nothing else to flip. We're going to go ahead and end it. Holding B looks like it speeds up the game, so I just hold B to speed it up. He's going to attack. The Mystic Lamp allows you to directly attack the opponent without, while evading any monsters currently on the field. So he's going to do 400 damage to us, which was an awful, awful play, because what's going to happen now is I'm going to just wreck him. And that card's going to go away. So Mystical Space Typhoon deletes or destroys a magic card. There's none on the field. So what I'm going to do right here is keep up my high damage output. I'm going to summon in Great White. Alright, what I'm going to do now is we're going to go enter the battle phase. The Great White is going to attack that. I want, in case he's got some other card here to block this kind of attack, I'm going to attack this monster card right here. The extra damage that goes beyond the 400, which will be 1,200, is going to be directly inflicted upon poor old Yugi. And here's what happens there. He had Kuribo to stop it, so Kuribo can't stop direct damage, which is exactly why I use Great White, not Summon Skull, because guess what? Now that you use Kuribo up, stupid old Yugi is not going to stop this 2,500 damage coming in from Summon Skull. If he was intelligent, he would have stopped that one and not the previous one, but whatever. Alright, that's going to end our turn as well. So Yugi so far is 2 turns, and he's lost over half his HP. Or his life points, not HP in this game, and his life points, sorry. Moving on to the standby phase, I'll speed this up. He's going to lay a defensive card down. That could be a bad one for me. Sometimes you flip cards over and just kind of goes poorly. However, I'm not too concerned about Yugi here. I have plenty of damage, so I actually don't need to overcommit here. I want to make sure I do 3,000 damage. This does 2,500, this does 1,600. So if I can add 1,600 plus 1,400, I will do 3,000. Do I have 1,400 left in the deck? I do not. These are all 12, 12, 13. So unfortunately, I don't have a 1,400 card point. Now the reason I was even saying that, guys, is because I would use Summon Skull to kill this card. That way, if it had 2,000 health points, it would go down, or defensive points, and then these two could add up to kill it. However, right now I'm currently leaving him with 100 HP, so what we're going to do instead is we're going to attack with Great White and hope to kill whatever monster is flipped over right now. So if Great White can kill it, we will win the game. If Great White can't kill it, Summon Skull can hopefully kill it, and the game's going to go on one more turn. Regardless, Yugi's in a bad position right now. That did have 1,200 defense points. When a monster's in defensive position, the extra points don't injure the opponent. They just, end up killing the monster, the opponent. So yeah, that's why it's nice to have cards in defensive mode. They just disappear. They don't actually you don't take life points damage. And now poor Yugi, unless he can stop this last one, which he didn't stop the previous one, so he's not going to be stopping this one right here. In comes our 1,300 attack, and Yugi is going to go ahead and just straight up lose this game. You win! So Yugi did 400 damage to us on our life points, and after that got wrecked. It's too bad, but I guess I just suck. Yes, I think I might change the number of cards in my deck so my cards will flow a little bit better. That should give me an edge in our next game, which it won't. You suck. Alright, so here's our packs we can choose from. We have this pack right here, this one, and this one. This tends to be, I think, more defensive. I'm not 100% certain on that. We're going to go ahead and choose this one right here for why not. Here's the cards we got. We got Hanawiya, Mammoth Graveyard, Wind Cleaver, Sparks, and Gaia the Fierce Knight. You can see the game's all excited about Gaia the Fierce Knight. But he takes, I believe, 2 summon cards in there. Force to be reckoned with. Let's see, 4. Maybe he's just 1 still. I don't know. I believe he's 2. Maybe 1. Alright, so, and Sparks right here, which inflicts 200 damage of points of direct damage to your opponent's life points. That's not great. None of those are great, but now what you can do is you go down to deck edit, say we want Gaia the Fierce Knight to join our crew. We'll go ahead and put him to the main deck. You can have more than 40 cards. It just recommends 40 cards. That tends to be the best way of doing it. We're going to add the Mammoth Graveyard. We're going to add Sparks. And we're not going to add those. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over here. And I will take out some crappier cards. We added some nice ones in there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move this out of here. That one's okay. I think we have another one that's really crappy. Candle of Fate kind of sucks. We're going to move that out of there. And that's about it. That's all we really need to move. I can move this one out, because we probably don't need that kind of guy. He's not that great anyway. So there we go. Now what you can also see here is if you go side deck, list filter, statistics, you can go over here to list filter, which is a great one. You can check your normal cards, effect monsters, your fusion monsters, trap cards, magic cards, all these kind of things. So you can check the effects in our deck. And you can see currently we have... Wait, that didn't filter. I think I filtered the wrong thing. Yeah, let's do filter here. Wait. I filtered by trap cards. That's not what we wanted. Effect cards. Let's go that. There we go. So Magician of Faith is our only effect card we currently have here. We come check it out. Flip. Select a magic card from your graveyard and return to your hand. So she is good. That's one of the things you can check through the list filter to really find out how your deck is working, how great it actually is. But for that, oh, you know, for this, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. We defeated poor old Yugi there. He tried his best to beat us, but he could not do it. Regardless, next time, guys, we'll be moving on to face our next challenger. Till then, take it easy. Peace.